Hey everyone, welcome back to more Lord of the Rings! On the last episode we had just completed the first mission of the evil campaign, which was Lorien, and now we are heading to the Grey Havens. So let's get straight into it. And more loading screens, yoho, blah 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 blah. Now, I think it should be said, I mean, you probably heard me say it before, I can't remember. With only allowing to post videos up to 15 minutes, there's going to be severely less content per episode. So I'm still pondering whether I should just switch it to like a part series where it's part 1, part 2, part 3. I can just go on from one video to the next. Or if it should stay an episode kind of format. I know some games it's ideal for, some games it's not. But just tell me what you think, if I should have it as an episode format, as a part format, which you prefer, if you have any opinions on it.
Sauron has influence on all things untamed. The Goblins have been roused from their mountain caves and will fight for the Dark Lord. Even now, their armies advance on the ancient elven port city of Mithlond. Sauron also sends the corsairs of Umbar to attack from the sea. Once this port is destroyed, the elves will have no hope of escaping to the west.
The elves have been leaving Middle-earth by means of this port city they call the Grey Havens. Our presence in their harbor will be wholly unexpected. And once we destroy any sign of elves here, we will use this port to reinforce our invasion force into Eriador. Capture the docks! We'll need it to build more ships! Let's grab some plunder.
Alright guys, now in the good campaign we had to defend the Grey Havens, but now we get to attack it and take it away from the elves, because they are leaving Middle-earth because they're a bunch of cowards. So yeah, we're gonna drive them back and we're gonna kick some ass. Now, in most games you get like good and bad, and I think for the most part a majority of people prefer to play good, but I really do enjoy this evil campaign. I really enjoy playing as the Goblins and the Orcs. They're just really fearsome in combat. I think they're so much fun to use. But at the moment we have these stupid little corsairs, are just a bunch of fat pirates. But anyway. So yeah, the first thing to do is to capture these ship yards. Or shipwrights as they're called in this game. When this one's done. There we go.
Build some battleships from the docks. We can use them to assault the Grey Havens.
A fleet of 3 corsair black ships. Well, just because what we learned from when we did this in the good campaign, you definitely need a lot. Definitely need a lot more ships than what they recommend. Alright, so while those are being made, I'm going to explore to the right, because I know there is something down here, and I remember I can't go any further. It'll probably open up later on. Because I remember in the good campaign I was exploring to the right here, and I couldn't find anything, and so it must be in the evil campaign is what I'm getting at.
Use the battleships to sink the enemy vessels.
And I think it goes without saying that we should definitely upgrade pirate flags, which increase damage, and armor, which increases defense. Now in this game, and in RTSs, you click on a unit and you can see its stats, like its damage, its armor. But in this game, and I can't remember, I'm pretty sure in the PC version they leave it out as well. But you hear of damage and armor in this game, and then defense and health. But the only stat they show is health, so only by like doing one-on-one, toe-to-toe battles can you actually measure or like gauge each unit's armor ability, like how much defense and how much attack they have. Otherwise, it's really it's unwritten statistics we're talking about. But you pretty much have to guess.
The elves are fleeing the Grey Havens. Send them to the bottom.
Why does he sound like a dwarf? We're corsairs, goddammit. We sound like fucking dwarves. Now you gotta stop these ships from passing over the sea. And I think you should definitely, if I select all these units... First catch of the day. It's taken from Star Wars, I call it right now, taken from Star Wars. Like they know anything about fishing. And yes, it was taken from Family Guy. Now I recommend putting all these... sorry. I recommend putting all of these units on aggressive stance, that way you don't need to babysit, they'll just attack any transport ships that come their way. I'm just gonna send them to that northeast quadrant there. I don't think I'll make another one, because they only said make 3 and I've made 4. Just got our Corsairs here. And they have forged blades, you can see their knives are gone. Oh! You sneaky git, elf. You sneaky git. Trying to sneak past my lines. Go get him, Corsairs. Please catch him. Alright, while we're doing that, I'm just going to check my powers. I have 10, okay. Oh crap, there's more! There's more! Send the rest of the fleet in! 4th Corsairs. These things they're not upgraded from what I can tell. I don't think you can upgrade transports. And I'm getting plus 250 per ship killed. Well, you gotta love Scavenger. And these guys are an aggressive, so I won't need to tell them to attack. They'll do it automatically. And they're gone. What the hell was that? Oh. It was just the remnants of the ship, like, exploding out of the water. There was a bunch of flying fish. There they are. You always have to listen to the orc voices, they sound so funny. Now in case you didn't know, the Corsairs are armed with fire bombs. I think I'll have one on firebomb, one on knives. Fire bombs are basically building, like to increase the damage against buildings. Pretty cool, they're like a unique weapon, no other unit has it. Alright, so now they've begun escorting their ships with warships, which means they're gonna fight back! So you want to prioritize warships over transports. He's got one warship, which is upgraded. No, it's not. And then you got a whole bunch of transports. Jeez, that's a lot. We just attack the furthest one, and then aggressive will make them attack all the nearest ones. Yeah, so this game... Oh, that's not this game. This level starts off pretty slow paced. I mean, we're 8 minutes into our recording. All we've done is destroy some ships. And we've done it! We can start our landing assault now. I think, anyway. Yeah, there's some elves over there. Ah! Oh, towers. Yeah, that's the coastal defenses. A bunch of towers. Good job, elves. And yes, I'm mocking the elves. Alright. So what you want to do is destroy these towers, because they do get in your way, with your Corsair warships. Where's the 4th one? Do I have all 4 there? Yes, I do. Some elves there, so it just gives you a little taste of what's to come. And if you ever played multiplayer in this game, or just a skirmish with the AI, you'll know that elves are made for defense. Their defensive capabilities are far superior to their offensive capabilities. And that's not just down to they have the best archers. Like, I think Lorien warriors are okay, but I mean, they got nothing on Gondor tower guards, which is strange. But I mean, people would disagree, but that's my opinion. And if you disagree, you're wrong. Haha. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I can go further now. Corsairs, let us go. Now, I think there are enemies down here, so I should be careful before venturing forth. I mean, I don't think it contributes much to the level. I think there's a tavern up here, I'm almost certain of it.
Come on now.
There's probably elves hiding in the trees, because they can...
We spotted the enemy.
Yes, there they are, Mythlons! What do we have here? Oh, we have an outpost, so it'll generate more resources for us, so help our war machine. Oh, okay. think I have to move my ships. I'm not sure. Are the elves sending out more ships, or are we sending out more ships? Let's take our objectives. Defend the transports. Oh, okay. So wherever our transports come out.
Come on, you see.
Are these elves dead? Yeah. Alright. Let's capture that outpost. Alright, here we go. Our invasion forces begins with these tiny little ships. Look at them! They look so funny. I don't know why, they just... it's like a mohawk and then they put a sail on it. But that's just what my imagination says when we see that. Bum, bum. Oh, that was a bonus objective as well. Sweet! I should really know that if I'm gonna do a Let's Play. Alright, so there's just the outpost there. And there's nothing else there, so I think we're just gonna bring our Corsairs back. Now, we're approaching the end of our recording time, but I think I've just decided right this minute that I think I'm gonna do like a 2-part per episode, so we can get more in an episode. So I don't have to, like, you know, interrupt the fun the whole time and say, oh, yeah, wait next time. Oh, shibby warships! So I think we're gonna have like part 1 and part 2, and then that'll be the end of the episode. I think that seems fair. Does that seem fair? That seems fair. Die, you warships! You're not even upgraded. Still doing a lot of damage to that one warship though. Considering I've got the upgrade, they don't. Holy crap! How many trons? I just looked at my map. We have a lot of troops coming with us. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 little transports. Oh, this looks so awesome! Look at that. Look at those elves. They're ready for death. Now, if you look, he's got ants by these trees, trying to trick us. What do we get? Go Corsairs! Yeah, you gotta manage your resources very carefully here. Because the first wave are outnumbered at the moment. But here we go. Come on, drop off fresh troops! No, they're getting killed by rocks! God damn it! Oh great, Goblin warriors, that'll win the day. You want to send the reinforcements to the areas where they're outnumbered. Although the Corsairs seem to be doing pretty well. And then, it is a must that you put poison blades on these things. And I think I'm going to have to send a second battalion there, because these goblins won't... What the hell? This Corsairs lost? How dare you? Oh, here we go. Here comes the heavy artillery. Half-Tron Marauders. Look at the size of them. They're trolls that are a lot smarter than trolls, and they have giant spears. What's not to be afraid of? Now I said the Goblin Kings arrived. What the hell? Yes! Here comes the cavalry! Apparently some goblins managed to flank, and we also get the Goblin King. Now we killed the Goblin King in, what was it, the 3rd level of the good campaign? Yeah, I think it was the good 3rd level, and we get him level 3. Which means the only abilities he has is a Skull Totem, which improves the damage and armor of all units that stand within it. And he can also mount his Mighty Scorpion. Alright, the beach is clear for the most part. The Mighty Goblins cannot be stopped. Poor elves, they probably shat themselves when they saw the amount of ships they had to put up with. These ants aren't dying, but how much health does this one have? I think it's best just to... The hero... Oh, what the hell? No wonder he's not down. Go kill, will you attack him? The hero will always do the most damage. See? Alright. The beach is ours. We're just gonna form up here. And with that, I'll see you in part 2.